For the second consecutive year, the North Dakota State women's basketball team is competing in the Super 16 of the WNIT tournament. The Bison advancing to this next round by surviving a battle against New Mexico State on their home court, shaking off a little bit of rust in the process. The Bison with a 68-65 victory over the Aggies, overcoming a slow start for both teams in the process. They combined for about 6 points halfway through the opening frame. This was the first game for North Dakota State in over 2 weeks after falling in the Summit League Championship tournament, and just their second contest since March 1st. Head coach Jory Collins talked about the challenges of staying fresh and preparing for this tournament and what they have to do to keep their postseason going.
It's just really hard to simulate game. We played live, a couple days ago like we normally would 3 days before. And we had our scout team guys getting after us the best they could. But those guys are out drinking beer the night before. They can only do that for about 10 minutes at a time. So you don't get the best look. That's a long time to not play in between a poor performance and then to try to get yourself back up 2 weeks later. I think that says a lot about our group.
The Bison now have a brand new opponent in the Super 16 round, hosting the Washington State Cougars for the first time. The Cougars with a nail-biter of their own in the previous round, advancing with a 57-54 win over Utah Valley. Another one of the top players in the Summit League is set to leave the UND women's basketball team. Fatima Ibrahim, the reigning Summit League Defensive Player of the Year, is entering the transfer portal. Ibrahim was a force down low for the Fighting Hawks, leading the Summit League with 59 blocks on the season. That's 24 more than anyone else in the league. This comes just a day after Jossie Schiller, the Summit Freshman of the Year and Red River grad, entered the portal as well. In total, there have been 8 members of the UND roster to enter the transfer portal, and that it just opened. It just opened.
It hasn't been open that long.
So between the new head coach there, yes, Dennis Hutter taking over after Mallory Bernhardt stepped down, 8 players in the portal. It's a total reset for the UND women.
Huge changes there.
Massive.